Everybody, this is Natalia Ramos, and I am going to show you how to put things into a Google Calendar. Now, if you're like me and you're really busy with EdTPA, student teaching, work, social life, community, outreach, you definitely want to keep all your events put together. So what I'm going to show you is how to create an event on your Google Calendar, the way you can filter out certain events on your Google Calendars, and how to look at your calendars in specific layouts. So the first thing I want to show you is the Create button, and you can either do a quick add for today or do a future event. So what I'm going to do is make an event for this week. So this text box could be the name of your event, and what I'm going to put is I'm going to put rehearsal at 4 o'clock, or better yet, rehearsal with high school. And you have the option of doing it all day, and that way the times will come out. But if you're not doing it all day, you want to have a specific time. So I'm doing this on Tuesday, and I want to say that I'm doing this at 4 o'clock, and I'd say it end about 5 o'clock. Let's do 5:30. Okay, and if you are just doing something that's an all-day event, go ahead and just click on all day, but for me, I'm going to keep it time constraint, and I'm going to enter it at the high school in which I teach at. Westlands High School. And for me, the specific calendars that I have a multitude of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in my EdTPA calendar since it's considered student teaching. And then I keep it simple with the event colors. I don't need to add guests. I would put a description. I'll just put 70s concert run through. And if you really want to get fancy, you can show that you're available or you're busy. Keep the calendar default. Again, I don't really mess with that stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and save this, and it will automatically add itself right here in yellow. And the reason why it's added in yellow is because I saved it into my EdTPA calendar, which is the yellow colored box. The next thing I'm going to show you is how to filter out your different calendars. Now for me, I have multiple ones because I never know what's going on if I'm not looking at everything that's happening on that day. But if you want to just look at one specific calendar, say for instance, if I want to just look at my fitness calendar, all I have to do is take all the colored boxes from the other calendars and just click on them so that they're whitened out like that, and all the events will start disappearing that coordinate with the color of the calendar. So I've taken out all of my calendars and I just kept my fitness calendar. Okay, but if you wanted to add all your calendars together just to see what your overall plan or agenda is, I keep it like that. Finally, what I'm going to show you is the different layouts. Now for me, I love to keep it based just on the month because I can see everything that's happening for the month, so I can plan ahead and see the big picture. But I know for some people, maybe just looking at it for the day, what are the plans for the day? If you do it on a weekly basis, you can just see all the days of the week, see your time schedules. I think this is pretty important if you're, have multiple students or multiple classrooms, or you're working out at specific days and times. The month, which you've already seen, that's how I keep it. You can keep it on a 4 days, kind of looking like an agenda, so you can see things in a short amount of time, or you can look at it in the agenda mode, which basically shows you the short version of everything that you've put in already and things that are coming up. So yeah, this is pretty much everything about Google Calendar that you can do with it. I'm going to go back to my month calendar, and what's great is you can also import your calendar or add it to a website. So if you have students or a classroom and you want to add your calendar to the classroom website, you are more than welcome to do that. And I hope you guys do use Google Calendar, and if not, use a planner. I like to keep it old school, but always keep a calendar or planner of some sort, and it'll just help you time things better, and it will help you organize what needs to be done or what needs to be taken priority. So yeah, I hope this instructional video helps you keep your classroom and your students and yourselves sane when it comes to quizzes and grading and performances, so on and so forth. You can easily rely on the Google Calendar to help you sort through those things. Thanks.